I once heard a preacher say, if you prayed for it, prepare for it. And if you believed for it, be ready for it. And if you asked for it, don't be intimidated by it. Because too often we call on God, but then we hang up on Him even before the blessing arrives. In Matthew 25, from verse 1 to 13, Jesus tells a parable of the 10 virgins that were waiting for the bridegroom. 5 were foolish and 5 were wise. Those that were called foolish were referred to this way because they came unprepared. The Bible tells us in verse 3 that the foolish ones took their lamps but did not take any oil with them. They were supposed to spend the night there waiting for the bridegroom, but they did not take any oil with them. It's exactly what I said in the beginning. They were praying for a bridegroom, but they did not take the time to prepare for it. They believed that the bridegroom was going to show up, but they were not ready to receive him. They were not ready to meet him. And just like us, when we lift up a call and God answers, as He surely does, the Bible tells us in verse 8 that the foolish ones say to the wise, give us some of your oil because our lamps are going out. Because they were not ready to receive the bridegroom, when He did show up, as God always shows up for us, they were not ready for Him. These foolish ones had to go away and look for this oil, whilst the wise ones remained and received Him and went in with Him. When they came back, they found that they had entered and they knocked on the door. And He actually says, later the others came to Him and said, Lord, Lord, open the door for us. But He replies, truly I tell you, I do not know you. Therefore keep watch, because you do not know the day and the hour. I think the lesson here is clear, that prayer given in faith must always be backed by preparation. Let us look at 4 things that might actually be keeping you from preparing for your blessing. Number 1 is doubt. Asking yourself, did God really hear me? Instead of sitting in doubt and asking yourself this question, what you need to ask yourself is, do I truly believe that God can and will do what He promised? Instead of asking yourself if God truly heard you, because He does, you should ask yourself if you truly believe that God can and will do what He has promised you. The next thing that keeps you from preparing for your blessing is fear, because you feel unworthy and intimidated by the very thing that you asked for. Be honest with yourself by asking yourself, am I shrinking back because I am scared of how big this blessing might be, or I feel unworthy of receiving a good thing? If God is a God that gives good gifts to His children, do you not think He actually knows that we are worthy of receiving these good gifts? So why are you throwing away your worth? What makes you think that your opinion of yourself is greater than the Creator's opinion of you? If God finds you worthy, you better believe that you're worthy. And sometimes we are just very distracted. Some of us look like we're doing a lot when we're doing nothing at all. We are always exhausted from doing a lot of nothingness. Our schedules are packed, our routines are, ever full. But then there is nothing really that's there. There's nothing that is preparing us for the blessings that we have asked for and the things that we actually want in life. There is no spiritual preparation. There is no physical preparation on our side. All that we've done with our lives is just filled it with a lot of nonsense and a lot of busyness. And that is what is keeping us distracted. So now you need to ask yourself honestly, what has been stealing my time, or what have I been giving my time to that is not helping me prepare for the blessing that I prayed for? And last but not the least is delay mentality. Some of us just assume we have time on our hands. But you need to ask yourself, if you got the blessing today that you've been praying for, do you have the capacity to receive it? Do you have the character to be able to steward over it and steward over it well? So do not think you have all the time in the world, because as the word says, we do not know the hour or the day. This does not only speak of the second coming of Christ, but surely when God answers, it will come sometimes even the time that we expect it the least. But just because you didn't expect it at that time does not mean you don't have to prepare for it to come at any time, So you must be ready to steward over whatever you are praying for. Prepare for it and prepare well. You cannot prepare without engaging God. One great encouragement that we're given in the book of James chapter 1 is to ask for wisdom. When we do not know what to do, let us not lean on our own understanding, as Proverbs tells us, Proverbs 3 verse 5 to 6. We must not lean on our own understanding, but we must seek God, and He will show us the path to take. He will show us exactly what we need to do to prepare for the blessing that is yet to come. And one thing about the preparation season, it might not always look like what is yet to come, because David didn't have to wrestle other giants before he faced Goliath. David fought lions and bears, but he faced a giant. And so your preparation season might look a bit different than what is yet to come. But what it does is it equips you for what is to come. Every test that you write before your exam is there to equip you for the exam that is to come. And that is why you find that tests sometimes feel like they're harder than the actual exam, because what tests are meant to do is prepare you for what is to come, prepare you and equip you enough so that you're ready for what is to come. So even as we're drawing to the end of 2025, make sure that you're using 2025 to prepare for the blessings that you're yet to receive in 2026. Always remember that the prayer that is given in faith must also be backed by actions, and the action that we're talking about today was preparation. So whatever you do after you have prayed will show us and will tell us if truly you believed what you said in that prayer or not. Your conduct outside the prayer room will tell us if you actually believe in the word of God and the prayers that you raise to him, and you actually believe his promises to you and what is to come. I hope you found this video useful. Thank you so much for watching to the end. And don't forget to leave a like and a comment and share this with somebody that might need it. I have a playlist on the Proverbs 31 woman and how you can become her. Be sure to click the video right here, and I'll see you in the next one.